Efficient Capital Creation and Transfer by Kevin Cox. Or How to Increase Capital Creation and Transfer at Capital at Near Zero Cost. Let's first ask the question of where does capital come from? Profits may create new capital. Loans may also create new capital. But the money that you get from profits or from loans have to first be invested. What makes up prices of goods and services? Well, there's a cost of production and there's a cost of capital. What do consumers get in return for payments for goods and services? They get the goods produced. Does the buyer get any of the capital? No. Why not? Well, we have what we call free markets, and free markets are meant to share the capital as lower prices. So if you have a lot of suppliers, they've used different amounts of capital in producing their goods and services, and they can compete, and because of the competition, they can reduce prices, and that's the way in which consumers benefit from the application of capital. It's a roundabout way. It sort of works, but it's pretty inefficient. What if we give a discount on future purchases? Well, it works at the moment and it's used a lot to increase sales. And so frequent flyers, everyday rewards, shopper dockets, sales, goodness only knows what it is. We get subscription services. All of those are giving a discount on future purchases. So it's a pretty common commercial activity. What if we gave people discounts on future prepaid purchases? It would be a form of return of investment. In other words, we can raise capital as prepayments with discounts. Prepayments with discounts are a form of capital. What happens if we have this form of capital and we sell capital as prepayments, and then the people use the prepayments? What happens to the prepayments that are used? Well, we can distribute the used prepayments or the capital to each purchaser. So each purchase includes a future prepayment. Consumers now become investors of capital. What happens to capital profits in the economy if we do all this? Well, capital remains with the seller. It's still there. It hasn't gone away. Profits are the same. But there's this new capital that's been created, and some of it has been given to consumers. So let's just go over this again. Where has the extra capital come from? When we charge for the use of capital, we create new capital, but the old capital doesn't go away. So you charge for capital, you get new capital, but the old one doesn't go away. The old stuff doesn't go away. What happens now with regular capital that we've got? Well, the capital in the business stays there. The capital accumulates within the organisation and just sits on top of the original capital. It's at this stage not doing anything. It's got to be taken out of the business or used within the business to create new value. Isn't this fair anyway? If you've got your capital and you earn some profits on it, well, yes and no, but it turns out that it's not really very fair, because the owners have charged for something and they keep it all. They should give some or all to the consumer as they paid for it in order to make a fair exchange. Really, some of the capital that you have paid for, you should get something for it. What will be the outcome if we do use this approach? Well, each purchase creates new capital and reduces the need for loans to create new capital. So it removes the need for us to create a lot of loans to create new capital. The new capital gets created automatically every time there's a purchase. Other outcomes? Well, it increases the new capital for zero cost. It stops asset inflation. It spreads the new wealth. It will reduce taxes. Well, is it so good? Is it hard or expensive to do? Well, no. It's pretty simple, because prepayments capital is a low-cost add-on to the existing payment system. Let's just summarise the benefits again. It's a low-cost creation of new capital. The capital, and it's real capital, it's capital that's already been invested. Capital use reduces costs, and it replaces capital markets along with their cost. It makes for a much more efficient economy. For more information, contact Kevin Cox. Thank you very much.